that brings us into kind of the fundamental question of every problem, every conflict, every contradiction, everything comes down to the perception that there is separation, that things are separate. There's one thing here, one thing there. That happens before, that happens after. And labels are attached to these things, which create our desires, our avoidances, and everything. So this separation, it's kind of our fundamental principle where all our lives, not only human lives, even galaxies' lives are based on. A galaxy believes it's separate from another galaxy. That experience or that perception of separation happens on the point where creation discovers itself for the first time. That something is born and has no connection with where it came from, and gives the impression of this is separate. Something new is happening now that did not exist before, and there's been, a split, a separation. But that separation, so if we take it all to the very, very deep spiritual principle, this separation is still a choice. Is there a separation or there's no separation? It's still two forces that one says, yes, there is separation. Creation is a separate thing from the divine. It's like the child of the divine, but it's not the divine. And there is the divine that says, well, what are you talking about? This is all one. It's like, watching these two forces or relating these two forces as being of equal value, it reframes the way we see separation from the simple things in our lives to the very deep principles. So this separation is not really there unless it's chosen to be there. So we can be oblivious of something because we want to play. Go there and you play tennis and you adopt the rules of tennis. And you're going to use your feet to hit the ball because you want to play tennis. You don't want to play football. So rules can be established. A game can be designed and played on according to these rules. So getting confused in the midst of a tennis play and think, well, I don't like this anymore. I want to use my feet. I want to use my elbow. Well, play another game. Don't have to play this game. But the integrity of the game, it's like a dream. You cannot change the dream in the midst of the dream. I mean, you can, but you have to be aware that you're dreaming. And then you can, kind of, intervene into this. But a dream keeps rolling until it kind of ends. And the same thing with, any kind of creation. It's created, and you can choose whether it is separate or is not separate from its source. It's one with the source or it's, a separate thing.